Hey, what's up everyone? I'm SuperSonicJB. Welcome back to more Trails to Daybreak for Nintendo Switch. So last time we completed the final part of the games and everything. Well, technically there is like one final phase, but yeah, we did that and we beat Olympia and her angel and everything. And I'll continue on. I'm playing through more of the game story days episode. So we're gonna get started. Like a bit, I'm gonna say hit that like button, as helps out a lot, and comment, subscribe to the channel. So yeah, today's episode was me playing through the game story and yeah, just continue where last left off, so let's do it. Alright, hopefully I beat the shadow too. So yeah, I ended things off where we like actually went here, so yeah, I didn't know if there'd be like a huge amount of cutscenes once I enter here, but it's kind of the reason why I didn't want to continue. Hey there. Took you long enough. What's up, you guys? So what's the sitch? Yeah, what's the sitch? There's something going on with Miss Alclayar. I hear she has gone to see her family. Yeah, that's what she told us initially, but actually let me start from the beginning. After the third round ended, Elaine returned to the guild. I just thought she was coming here to clear her head. After a bit, she said she was gonna go see her folks back home. She looked exhausted. I told her to enjoy some time off and get plenty of rest. At the time, I just thought she was worn out from all those battles, but now I realize there was more to it than that. Wait, back up. What's wrong with her wanting to go back to see her family? We'll get to that in a second. A while later, a courier named Hermes dropped off a letter from Elaine. Yeah, I remember her. The bike lady's up here? Why a letter of all things? Inside the letter was that sheet of paper. Okay, that's the bracer emblem, yeah? Yeah, bracer's always supposed to carry this on their person. Wait, so if she turned that in, then that means no way. Yep, that's her letter of resignation. Ooh. She quit the bracers, but why? No idea, she didn't go into that in the letter. What a mess. Timing concerns me most. You don't think she went to face Almada alone, do you? Not a chance, that'd be a violation of the rules. She would never do something like that and put the rest of us in danger. Don't think she'd spare that kind of concern for herself, though. So what in the world happened? Or maybe the better question is, what on earth is she doing? I can answer that. Okay. You know what Elaine's up to? As a matter of fact, I do. Sorry about the hold-up, but by the way, I was tied up helping someone else. Elaine came by the guild earlier today. She asked me to do a small favor for her. Well, I didn't hear about this. What she asked? She gave me a flash drive and asked me to verify the authenticity of the data stored on it. Elaine came back here just to ask me to verify some data? Yes, and she left as soon as she got her answer. This data was genuine, that much is certain. So what kind of data was it? That I don't know, not for certain at least. It was all incomplete, but I could tell it entailed multiple Mira transactions and large ones at that. It is a pure conjecture, but I believe the data outlines the financial operations of a criminal organization's primary sponsor. Ooh, that criminal organization is almost certainly Almada, right? Yeah. So Elaine's going after Almada's pocketbook. Well, I suppose that's one way to bring them down. But why would she need to lead the bracers to do that? Shit, I got a bad feeling about this one. I gotta find her fast. Any idea where she might have gone? It's probably headed to, or at least already arrived at the site, Almada's largest investor. I'm fairly certain the investor in question is a company, but I don't know which one it is. But I can imagine her target is a person who's at the top rung of their corporate ladder. You can find that person, you'll likely find Elaine. Naturally, they have to have someone who resides in Oracion. Okay, that means we have 280,000 suspects. Anyway, we can bring that number down. If they're directing multiple sponsors, they must be someone who's wealthy and in a position of power. So we're probably looking for a celebrity or a big wig. That narrows it down. I got a couple ideas of who it could be. Oh? I'm doing an investigation on my own over these last few days. I figured I'd make myself useful while I was up here on the surface. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What do you think? Who do you think it is? The way I see it, there's two possible suspects. The first is the owner of the opera house. Her name is Elaine Monage, or whatever. She's independently wealthy and has deep ties in Oracleon's upper class. Where she's got one heck of a bone to pick with people in the film industry. Considering Almada went after 2 film festivals, and it's entirely possible that she's back in them. The other one is Bernard Ardron, Oracleon's mayor. Mayor Ardron is the head of the conservative fraction here, and he's hard on immigrants. He's also interacts with descendants of the old nobility. He could be using Almada as a tool to strike at immigrants. Idea is unnerving, I know, but it's not out of the question. Both sound like viable suspects. Vivian, who do you think is most suspicious? You're a loyal, technical, so I'm curious about your opinion. I wouldn't put much stock in it. I was just a kid when I was living here. You got a good eye, Alice, but the conditions we outlined could match a couple other people too. Oh, you're right. And there's one person in particular. You know, I can only think of one person who's leading Almada's sponsors. That person is it really only one of those two? That's kind of tough to think of, honestly, dude. This one? Wait a minute, did you just say? Oh, that would explain a lot, actually. Oh no, that's horrible. I sympathize with her. Now we have an answer. I say we get moving. How do you know for sure if it's an actual answer, though? Yeah, just in case, though, we should send people to the other suspects. Yeah, there you go. Can you handle that for us, Alice? Of course. I'll go help with that. Good luck with the main target. Thanks. Wait for me, Elaine. I'm coming. Alright, you got that. Somehow for doing that. Probably because I took a guess there. I kind of figured it was him. It's like... I couldn't even remember who the third person was, to be honest, dude. Alright. Is there gonna be another cutscene here, or what? There's gonna be a lot of cutscenes in this video, dude. The last few episodes were mainly gameplay, so yeah, mostly 4.
Who the hell are you? How did you get past security?
They are taking a nap outside. You needn't worry about them. Edmund Auclair, I hereby brand you a heretic.
What? Oh no. They warned me about you. Look, that wasn't my doing, I
That's her
swear.
father, isn't it?
I didn't...
Whether you confess or not is of no consequence. You will atone for your crimes with your life.
Yep.
Elaine!
It has been some time, Father. I never pictured our reunion being under such dire circumstances.
Well met, Elaine Auclair. I considered the possibility of you interfering with your father's execution. You are a fool to do so, however. Had you known of his myriad crimes, you would not have rushed to defend this trash.
Don't listen to a word he's saying. This ruffian is merely trying to deceive you. He must be a petty crook.
That's enough, Father. I know everything. I learned that the anti-immigrant movement has been financially backing Almada over the last few years, and that you were responsible for that decision. You also happen to be their biggest sponsor.
And the slightest idea. Since I caught wind of the ties between Almada and the anti-immigrant groups, you immediately came to mind. Yeah, the wealth of the Quincy company at your fingertips, possess deep political ties and live in a city close to Amsterdam. Dude, politicians and like these people in like high power, like why are they so corrupt, dude? My God. Well, your all-consuming obsession with Calvert's long-lost nobility drove you to discrimination against those of unknown origin. But especially why all those years ago you took your friend away from me, all because he fit that description. I mean, did he really take it away from me? He kind of gave him my home, so... that car in the background was him, huh? I think this is all just one big misunderstanding, and you're still not over that boy? You see this as a record of all your hidden financial accounts and transactions. I think this I'm making a deal with your business partners. This is unequivocal proof that Almada received its funding from the Quincy company, ATWS and others. Yeah. And it's by a trustworthy source, and they confirm the contents are genuine. Also made a fascinating discovery from this. In addition to your regular contributions, you provide extra funding for one of their projects. The creation of a revolutionary weapon, one with unprecedented destructive capabilities. Really? He helped with that, huh? Damn, I didn't expect it to be like that. This is ludicrous. You have it all wrong. Especially ever since my days at the academy. I wanted to leave my doubts run forward. That was part of why I became a bracer in the first place. As I delved headlong into my investigation, my suspicions only seemed to grow. I scoured to find conclusive evidence, and all that while reactions led to more crimes, chief among them being the attack of the trade conference. Damn. It's until the unthinkable catastrophe that befell Krail. Elaine, I'm here to put end to all of it. You'll face justice at the hands of your own daughter. Oh my god. You're gonna kill him? I'll ask you back off, ensuring that he pays price for his crimes and my responsibility, and I won't allow you to steal that from me. Very well, your resolve is firm. What? It's scary, yet its true purpose is to punish the criminals who are beyond the reach of the law. You are able to expose his crime and see that he is punished for them. We have no reason to interfere. You're more understanding than I would have expected. This can't be. Don't do it, Elaine. I'm not here to kill you. I'm simply going to take you into custody and hand you over to the Capitol Police. Yeah. I've already tendered my resignation. It'll also be my final job as a bracer. Nothing you can suppress my evidence. It'll hold firm. How can you do this to me? You of all people should understand exactly what I'm trying to do here. The blood of the Marquise of the past flows through House Alclar, and it's noble and pure. Everything I've done is all for the purpose of righting the wrongs of that foolish revolution. I only want to get back what is truly ours. Why would you seek to obstruct such a righteous goal? What a pitiful man. Just tell me one thing. Did you know about Almada's plans to destroy Krail? And also, were you privy to the danger that is being thrust upon the people of Oracion? I swear I knew nothing about Krail, and they told me their plan after the fact. Wait, did you say Oracion is in peril? This is the first I'm hearing of this. Wait, she just broke the rule, didn't she? Because my regardless, you will fill us in on everything you know to deal with.
I love a juicy family drama.
We're the overseers of the gardens.
Nice to see you, Vice Captain.
Normally, I would not care about what you choose to do on the surface now that you're out of the game. Out of sight and out of mind. However, I couldn't help but notice you harassing our poor sponsor. Did you stumble upon evidence that incriminates him, perhaps?
Oh, brother. You have some nerve. Thank goodness your timing is impeccable, LCR. Finish off this interior process. Elaine is to be placed under house arrest effective immediately, but don't harm her father. Witless fool. This isn't on my agenda for today, but very well. I hope you know I don't believe in half measures. What are you doing? I may be part of the Mafia now, but I was once a group of assassins. I'll have you know. If I see a chance to kill, I will not hesitate to act on it. I cannot resist my primal instincts. Damn. You might have got one over me earlier, but I won't make the same mistake twice. I'm not going easy on you just because you're tired. I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. Ooh. Ugh. Won't let anyone interfere with my mission. I will bring up all of justice, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you. Oh.
Elaine!
Father!
How did he get here so fast?
What's going on?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
You alright, Elaine?
Van! Jin, Fee!
Looks like we got her just in the nick of time.
I remember you. I saw you last night. Wait. That hair looks familiar. Have we met before?
I've never seen you before in my life. You sure you're not getting me mixed up with someone else?
Well,
Really?
now, what a twist, though it isn't a welcome one. Now was the perfect time to bring down the curtain on the president's life.
What?
Oh, don't act so surprised. Anyone with half a brain would have realized the boss had no interest in your silly anti-immigrant cause. We smiled and nodded so you would line our pockets, but we have no need for money anymore. You have outlived your usefulness.
No wonder you were so quick to hand over those records.
This can't be happening.
I never expected to see so many lovely faces here, especially with the final round on the horizon. Is the wait so unbearable? Are you bored? Well, I am too. How about we entertain each other for a little while?
Fine by me. I'm gonna enjoy kicking your ass.
We won't let you have your way any longer.
I'll take on the vice captain and the bracers. This'll be a nice warm-up before the final round.
You were marked a heretic long ago,
Legend.
and now it is finally time to put you down.
Elaine! Let's do this! We'll talk about you running off on your own later. You ready to see this thing through?
Of course.
Then let's get this exhibition match started.
Yes, this is his fight then.
It'll be the perfect prelude to the big finale. Don't go dropping dead on me now, or the boss will be very disappointed.
Alright. So the first two characters will fight alongside Dan and Elaine. Let's do the guard and Ketchup.
Deploying shards!
Let's do it!
Let's make the most of this.
I didn't expect a fight, but I mean, we'll take it, I guess.
It's all you.
I got a copy, huh?
Dispatching shield.
Okay, you can tell the difference between them. Oh boy, he gets to go first, which I don't like either. I usually don't like when the enemy gets to go first, dude. Alright, let's just have Elaine do it, yeah.
Engaging skill.
Go all out, girl.
Oh,
Let's get that.
boost gauge upgraded.
Your hologram's done.
Engaging skill.
Do it again. I think he's dead right here, honestly.
Oh, right. Boost gauge upgraded.
That was easy.
You got me.
Yeah. Alright, not too bad. Elaine got no XP for that. What the hell? No, you guys destroyed him. Why are you tired? Ugh. Elaine. Impressive, very impressive. You guys aren't half bad. Yeah, we just can't get the upper hand against him. Master the artifact that he wields. Guess my thing is the same. Everyone, we are out of time. Oh dear, we may have overdone it a smidge bit. The police learn of our plans, though, rather than to everyone, the boss wouldn't like that. He wants to keep a tight lid on spoilers. Although I'd love to see droves of panic-stricken civilians toppling up over each other and screaming for mercy, sounds like a perfect ending to me. You foul fiend. Hope you burn in hell, you son of a bitch. I thought out here. I've still got a part to play in this game. What? Don't run away, you coward. Our mission ended in failure, though we did get something nice out of the exchange. How about we call it just want to draw. Thanks for everything, Mr. President. We couldn't have done it without you. Farewell now. To tell you the truth, I'm pretty damn happy. You guys are the ones who are challenging us in the palace. Which it was 3 o'clock already. That anticipation's killing me here. The wait will be worth it. See you guys soon. I love how she always just spins, though. She just doesn't, like, put them away. She just spins them every single time. We gotta get rid of them for now, at least. Yeah.
We'll leave the rest to you.
Right.
I'm so sorry, Elaine. I don't know how I could have been so blind. But please, believe me when I say that...
Representative Director of the Quincy Company, President Edmund Auclair. I am taking you into custody on suspicion of aiding and abetting the Mafia and providing material support to a terrorist organization.
Soon after police arrived on the scene and after Celia explained the situation, Van contracted the CID that Elaine delivered all the evidence she had to the authorities. Edmund and his accomplices were placed under arrest. That fight was super easy, dude. I do like this music. This game does have a good soundtrack. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. So things gotta be tiring for her. Like, gotta be trying for her. Wait, what? Why is it trying for her? But I get the feeling she'll be okay. Wait, don't you mean tiring? I don't know. Yeah, she's made of sterner stuff one way or another. She'll make it through. I was worried there was for a moment, but I think it'll turn out alright in the end. Wish we could have figured out those bastards while we had a chance, though. Mila forgot about the vice president. Looks as though he's nowhere to be seen now. He may have assumed the branded heretic had ran room to mend his ways. Here's hoping. Either way, I'm sure the CID's got the situation under control. Once we're all done here, we should get in contact with Agnes. Yeah, Agnes and Perry were not with us. That's right. Yeah, I think our patrol is just about over now. Like, they didn't even get to see that moment, dude. What? What's up?
Thank you, everyone, for coming to my aid and for letting me settle this in my own way. I regret that I won't be able to watch over your efforts to the very end. There is a lot I must go over with the authorities, but I know you will succeed. I believe in you all. I have faith that you and your friends will triumph.
The big guy and I won't be going anywhere, though. We're sticking with you to the end.
The two of us are gonna give 120% to make up for Elaine's absence.
We'll kick this game's ass. You played your part to give us this chance at victory, and we're gonna take it. We'll be back with good news before you know it.
Of course. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, it's the main story, so I'd go to the Vashtar Palace from the trial menu. Okay. Palace, dude. So not much more I can do around here. Choose to go past the main story advance. Solve the various quests unseen, some events will disappear. I've already done all the quests and all the sub-events, so we're going to Palace. Alright. Where's Agnes and Fairy at? They need to hurry up here. 2:35 p.m. So it's time for the final round to begin, but there's still nowhere to be seen. Yeah, where are they? So Agnes is done with whatever she has working on, but I'm sure they'll be here before long. Our collaborators are ready to go, so as long as they arrive in time, there's no need to worry. I'm still very curious about what she's planning, though. Seems like it involved a heck of a lot of prep work around the city. Yeah, she missed out a lot. Here she comes, right?
No way.
Oh shit. What are they doing here? Never got to fight those two. They hinted at it, but I never got to fight them. Maybe in the next game, I don't know. Yeah, after this, I don't know. Like I'll probably try Girls in the Sky next, but I don't know when that'll happen though. I don't know if I really want to start in January. It's still December when we're recording this, so yeah. There's a pole right behind you, miss. You. So many loading screens, holy shit.
You've really gone and done it this time, you filthy spriggan trash!
Damn, dude. Back with us.
Isn't that the airship we saw in Tharbad?
That belongs to the princely family of Elsheim. I think it might be carrying all of the city's children on board.
Oh, good. That means the orphanage kids are safe.
I'm so glad everything went according to plan.
Hey there.
Wait, does that mean that was what you were up to?
That's right. Officially, it's a sightseeing flight to foster relations with the Central East and to commemorate the ending of the film festival. We spread awareness of it through the Orbital Network and with word of mouth, and said that all children of the city were invited. We put the connections Dingo left behind to good use. Last night, we reached out to the Crown Prince and asked if we could use the Principality transport vessel.
I fully expected him to inquire about why we needed it, but no. He just rushed on over in that airship without a second thought. He is quite the character. I wouldn't be surprised if he was taking inspiration from a certain musician I know.
They're gonna fly around the city for the next couple of hours. Then they'll return to Racion. And that's one less thing we have to worry about as we head into the final battle.
I'm genuinely speechless.
Ah, an impressive feat to be sure.
Indeed. Even if the worst-case scenario should happen, the children will be out of harm's reach. This was a brilliant scheme. You should be proud of yourself, Agnes.
Not at all. Admittedly, this was just a self-satisfied gesture that might well have no meaning at all. But I just happened to remember what Dingo once said to Van.
Think about what you can do and what you want to do. You'll find a clue on how to move forward in the gap between the two.
Very well. Make the most of your connections while you're away. The CID is at your beck and call. There are many truths that lie dormant in the gap between ideals and reality. You would do well to seek them out.
I also recalled the words of my dad, and it just spurred me to action, I suppose. After I thought up the idea, I spoke to Marielle and Ren, and we all decided to go ahead with it. By the way, I heard about what happened with Elaine through the guild. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there at such an important time.
Why the hell are you saying sorry? You just earned us a huge win. You even factored in the Crown Prince's debt to us and turned him into a chess piece for your master plan. You've gotten pretty damn sneaky. We better watch out, or we're all gonna be your puppets before long.
I don't think that will be happening anytime soon.
It's almost like you're utterly incapable of offering a genuine compliment.
I'm gonna have to start pulling my weight more.
Yeah. Who's calling you?
Sounds like our allies are on their way. Let's go, guys. It's time to finish this.
Right.
Let's do this!
Heck yeah.
May Adios be with you all.
Do whatever must be done to ensure that Agnes's precautions will be for naught.
Oh yeah, man. Right. Going back to the dungeon then. Around 20 seconds, 3 p.m.
Keycard confirmed. Team Albright Solutions can now enter the final zone.
Alright, now we're gonna get to the gameplay portion. I think it. Plus, it's just like you just go straight to Dantes. I doubt I'll be like that though. Vashtar Palace.
So this is the interior of Vashtar Palace.
It must have been a sight to behold, before the monarch was overthrown a century ago.
Almost time for our final battle.
Indeed. Though I am unsure of what to expect from the remaining Almada members.
I'll tell you what we can expect. They'll come at us, and we'll beat their asses to a bloody pulp.
And we'll stop them from detonating the bomb.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get this party started.
Time to put the pedal to the metal and go after them. Full speed ahead!
Heck yeah! Let's just check out Mario real fast.
It's the spot.
Let's just see how big this area is. Alright.
What?
Pretty big. There are monsters too, which I figured there would be. Alright, let's take a look in area. Alright, hi guys, how's it going?
Proceed with caution. Show them what you're really capable of.
He's dead, let's go. Hey, this is literally just a straight path.
I detect treasure.
Warning, S-level threat attack.
You gotta kill this other guy first. You gotta, like, cautious here.
Let's pull it together and fight.
Let's go ahead and just do this and stun him and then jump in the battle. I want to see how much this does. Not too bad.
Your move!
You got this! Here we go!
Let's go. I love how he just uses fist. Nothing else. Did I get close enough? I did not, apparently. I guess they're going to use the XP, so that's why they're in the party right now.
Powered up!
I'm about to go. Well, I don't really need to heal Van. I'll go back and heal him there, but he's about to level up here in, like, probably the next round or whatever. Oh, there's just one enemy here, so he might not level up here.
I think I've grown a little.
Oh, he's so close, dude. Tetra level up, though. Might have to sub-Tetra out, then.
I'm on the scene! No problemo.
Yeah, she's a low soul character, except for, Jin. He's, like, level 56, dude.
This old palace is enormous.
Even with all the decay, this place still has a certain grandeur to it.
Yeah.
Too grand a stage for this shitty-ass game,
that's
that's
fight right here. Maybe I should just do it just to save her, I guess.
Stop.
What's going? Oh, it's you.
Finally! You sure took your sweet-ass time.
There you go. Guess I should have expected to find him here. I assume we must defeat you before we get to Dantes.
You got that right, pretty lady. We couldn't really go at it in the labyrinth, but there's nothing stopping us from fighting to the death now. This place ain't got any of the resplendence it had when I came here in the bygone days. But this decrepit old ruin makes for a kick-ass backdrop for our fight.
I think. Wait. What do you mean by when I came here in the bygone days? And I answered that. There was a report of him from the east 8 years ago, one that had trouble believing at first. You were born in a different era, weren't you? What? Oh, did I never mention that? Whoops. I was born a long time ago, before your grandparents were in diapers. In fact, back in my day, the holy Ishkan Empire still stood firm. What? How old are you? Holy Ishkan Empire? You mean the one that ruled over the entire eastern side of the continent? As I recall, it fell around 130 years ago. My god! It was over 130 years old. How is that possible? Probably because of the artifacts. I'm guessing the halberd and armor are what's keeping you alive, yeah? They're called the Fangs of Rahu, and they've been passed down in my old tribe from generations. If you were from the west, and we all served the Ishkan Empire. I once visited the Ishkan Empire while escorting a goodwill ambassador. And the empire fell shortly after I returned home from the trip. Most of my tribe died with it. Except me, of course, thanks to these things, I'm still alive and kicking. After that, I spent my days wandering the desolate wasteland of the east. Bandits and Jaegers made a habit of picking fights with me, and I murdered them to quench the Fangs' unquenchable thirst. That was the life I lived for over a century, but it all came to around the end when the church set their sights on me. They branded me a heretic and hunted me like a dog, and one day when I was busy fighting some of them off, a group of assassins came to help me out. They only just started at that point. They were sitting around for new hires. They offered me a place among them. And who was I to say no? Yeah, I spent 100 years in the wastelands, so being an overseer sounded like the sweetest deal in the world to me. Eventually, the Empire kicked the bucket, which prompted Melciar to find us a sponsor. Yeah. Well, you know the rest of the story from there. So the artifacts curse you with eternal life. It's not like what happened with the immortals, though. The circumstances are different. So you're the invisible Tempest, the walking monstrosity who mercilessly slaughtered his victims, leaves no witness to tell tales. You and I had no idea such an infamous heretic was leading one of the gardens. You seem way more into working with Oma than the chick with the angel did. Don't think you're enjoying as much as Melciar, but it's easy to tell you're getting a real kick out of this. Of course I am. When I'm working with these guys, I just feel so alive. But all good things gotta come to an end at some point, and this carnival's about to reach its climax.
Alright, enough talk. I can't wait a minute longer, so let's get this show on the road. I ain't gotta play the rules enforcer anymore. I'm finally free to go all...
Yeah.
Be on your guard, everyone. He's unleashing the artifact's full power.
Talk about disappointing.
Come again?
I had my expectations raised when you said you wanted me specifically to take part in this carnival. And those expectations were thoroughly dashed. Is this really the best entertainment you can offer?
Judith.
I love a woman with spunk. You and I got some things in common. We're both thrill seekers. You find yours from acting and thieving. I get mine from chopping heads off bodies. Also, like you, I'm hard to please. Do you really think you can quench my ravenous thirst for a good fight?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna put on one hell of a show just for you. You should feel lucky. I'm gonna give you my undivided attention. Because I won't let a potential fan live a cursed and meaningless existence. Consider this my calling card. From the Phantom Thief Grimcat to Ariok the Eradicator. I'm gonna bring you to your knees, and I'll steal your empty heart right before you.
Even he's like, wow.
You tell him, sister.
You'll
probably should change out my party a little bit, whatever.
That's the funniest shit I've heard all week.
If you
pretty close though.
Bottomless void deep within me, then you're welcome to try.
Alright, here we go.
Deploying shards.
Do it.
About time I showed what
shards.
bangs of Rahu are really capable.
So you gonna go first? Even though it's not really been made available, okay?
Energy output maximum. Initiating skill.
Let's do it. Get that.
Boost gauge expanded.
That doesn't do a lot of damage. I feel like it's kind of a waste.
Initiating skill.
Use anybody else's but hers. Got him, okay.
Initializing drive.
He got unstunned like instantly, dude. Oh, 56 weakling right here, hitting him. He hits him hard though.
Not bad.
A chance. This'll hurt.
Okay, I really want to get the Grendel. I guess I can.
Here we go, Bear.
Let's do the Grendel, so let's do it.
Get going, Dad.
Do it, I guess. Do it? Ah, that missed. Fuck that, man. That missed.
Blaze.
Let's do it. Oh, he gets... Oh, he's stunned. Never mind. Okay. Okay, very nice.
Love it!
Here goes.
I'm sure you do.
I'll back you.
Oh, 56 weakling, just hit him with that. That's it, man. Come on, step up your game there. Yep, my move indeed. Oh, he's almost dead, dude.
This'll hurt. Blade within me. Destroy.
You have it here.
More! I can't get enough.
Let's go.
Nice. Moving on up.
There's Van's level up.
Even better.
Too easy!
What?
Now!
It's over!
We did it!
Exceptional work. You managed to break the artifact's core.
That really was a hell of a show.
Well, of course. I did promise as much, and I even recreated Golden Blood's climax just for you.
Didn't see that coming at all.
What's going on?
Wait, is this? It's just like what happened to Ida.
Yeah.
You are one captivating gal, you know that? It's like you were commanding my attention in that fight. Ends in the movie I saw last night.
Oh, we saw it.
Wait, you went to the movies? Did you actually go to see Golden?
Victory is yours. You said you'd bring me to my knees, and you did just that. The path to Dantes is open. He's all that remains now. Melchior will just be there as a witness. Let's hope you could stand up to the boss's fear. Or else your legs might give out from under you.
I figured that was gonna happen.
If you really did go to see it, you could have at least shared your impressions with me.
Guess that's one mystery that'll stay forever unsolved.
But at the very least, he seemed satisfied as he passed somehow.
Yeah, maybe you managed to fill some of that empty heart of his right at the end.
One can only hope. All right, I'm done stealing the spotlight. I'll hand over the reins to the rest of you. Oh, but I'm not planning on slacking off now. I may be a temp employee, but I'm still gonna give this my all.
Naturally. I expect nothing less from all my employees, temp or perm. The next fight will be our last. Then this madness will finally be behind us. Get ready, everyone. We're gonna go in there and make Dantes pay for all his crimes.
Very well.
Heck yeah. Why she had to say very well? Reset, why'd you say very well? You had to be the weird one out? Should I go back and heal? Alright. Yeah, it was a good fight.
I smell treasure.
Watch it. That one's big.
I'll take it from here. I'm on the
I need Barry for this.
Charge attack is ready for use.
Here, aim for him. You need to take care of... I don't like the camera around here, dude. Watch out, watch out, watch out. I switched to Fairy just because of projectiles. They're gonna be better to... I just want to shoot this guy and kill him real fast. And then we'll jump into the real fight here.
Initiating attack.
Did he get stunned? Oh, yes, he did. Let's go. Oh, 56 in that.
Now
He's hitting pretty good, honestly.
Initiating skill.
Add some more!
Not everybody has new weapons, though, unfortunately. I didn't have enough money to buy every single person a new weapon and new equipment, you know? Like, I think,
Should be safe for now.
Judith does not have a new weapon, yeah. Okay. Fine, I'm pretty much fine. Might change that when we get to the final battle, though.
Taking center stage.
Let's get to work.
Got a charge attack ready.
Come on.
Big flip.
Hit him.
Good work, guys.
Here we go. Need her. She needs to get some XP, man. I mean, I don't know how much she's gonna really get, but...
Could use a charge attack, you know.
I need to use it right now. Yeah. That's almost dead, let's go.
Assault complete.
She needs that level up, though.
Now.
Actually, I guess she did level up
Is that the throne
during the last fight.
You bet it is. Time to settle this, once and for all.
Right.
Okay, now I think I'm not gonna use it.
But
alright, let's head on in. Here we go.
Welcome to my humble abode.
And here I was thinking that Arioch would wipe the floor with you, but you did that to him.
And we're gonna do the same to Dantes.
You better stay out of our way, Melchior.
Of course, of course. Just pretend like I'm invisible. I will merely serve as an idle spectator. I wouldn't dream of spoiling the boss's big moment. Though I do wish I could join in on the fun. I'd love to grab the neck of that wretched vermin who called that airship and give a nice long squeeze.
Damn.
Worry not, Melchior. The passengers will have the distinct honor of witnessing their homes, families, and friends explode before their very eyes. All they can do is watch helplessly from above as their former lives go up in flames. I can hardly imagine a more perfect gift of fear.
You bastard. Does your wickedness know no bounds?
We didn't come here to chat the night away, asshole. We came here to beat the shit out of you. Are you just gonna sit on that dumbass throne and hurl cheap taunt after cheap taunt?
No. We will hold our battle momentarily. And after the victor is determined, the final judgment will be passed.
There's the nuclear weapon.
So that's what it looks like.
It is still incomplete, so there is no need to fear too much. It cannot be detonated. At least, not without this.
Yeah.
That's the sword we saw in Dingo's video. Just the sight of it is sending chills down my spine.
Not surprising. It is a deadly blade. It's holy and demonic in nature. Its existence was a closely guarded secret of the royal family of Calvard. After the kingdom fell, the church attempted to recover it, but no trace of it was ever found. So how in the goddess's name did you come into possession of a Peyron, the sword of divine darkness?
So that is what it's called.
Wait, why are we only hearing about this now?
This sword has become something of a legend. I understand why you were shocked to see this in my hand. Allow me to enlighten you. This very blade was passed down to me. I had the right of its inheritance. I was born by the name of Gerard Eldarion. I am a descendant of the royalty that once ruled Calvard. Therefore, both it and the throne are rightfully mine. You must be curious as to how a descendant of the royal family still lives and stands before you. That is because I was taken into the care of a cult that is now extinct.
Oh.
The DG cult. They were one of the groups that went on to become the Gardens after spreading chaos across the Republic.
Oh boy, the Oathbreaker must have spilled the tea on that. Yes, the Gardens can trace its roots back to the cult, as well as the Order of the Moonlight Horse, which he and I once belonged to. Then he ran off to the Society with the Golden Butterfly and another ex-member, leaving 7-year-old me in the dust all the while. But he did tell me I could make my very own Garden of Killers, And oh, did I very much enjoy doing so. As a result of my efforts, I met the Emperor, herded the remnants of the cult, became acquainted with Arioch and Olympia, and most important of all, found our wonderful boss shortly after he assumed control of Almada. I met a descendant of Calvardian royalty and a former high priest of the DG cult. How could I perceive it as anything but a fortuitous twist of fate?
So what exactly are you all trying to accomplish here?
Are you attempting to restore the Republic's monarchy? Or are you following in the footsteps of the cult?
Neither. I care nothing for the country's revolution 100 years ago, nor do I care about the increasing number of immigrants welcomed through its doors. And I will not leech off the teachings of the cult like a parasite, as my parents once did. I'm afraid those things bring me no fulfillment whatsoever. I am not the kind of man who obsesses over past glories, nor do I desire to rebel against the goddess. Everything that drives a human being to action, friendship, work, envy, love, all of it holds no meaning. Just an endless source of frivolity and tedium. So I sought a diversion, a reprieve from this vapid world. And I found just the answer I was looking for. The ultimate source of reprieve. Fear.
Damn.
You cannot deny that our neighbors in the Erebonian Empire prospered greatly as a result of conflict. And much like conflict, fear is a fundamental component of human nature. Life, death, order, and chaos can only exist because of fear. It is at the heart of everything, the foundation upon which all else exists. Once I learned that, I began my lifelong pursuit to seek out fear in its purest form and instill it in everyone.
You're one sick piece of shit, you know that?
So that's why you were drawn to the concept of nuclear weapons. And you got Professor Callahan wrapped up in your web of lies.
Indeed. And he created a wondrous work of art. But alas, it just isn't good enough on its own. As a weapon, it's too unstable, and it won't leave a permanent mark on the world. Even if we were to take the lives of everyone in this city. People will be dismayed for a time, but like with the Salt Pail and Retributive Tower incidents, they will forget and move on. And that is what led me to the idea of this carnival. It is the birthplace for the ultimate fear, one that will fester inside every human being for the rest of their lives. Now, I grow weary of idle chatter. Shall we begin our duel to the death?
Damn. He's out for blood, man.
Sounds good to me. You are so going down!
This'll be tough, but we can't afford to lose.
We also can't afford to be reckless. I'm almost certain he's up to something.
Well, regardless, we've got to pull out all the stops if we want to beat this guy.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going full throttle from the get-go. Mayor!
Mayor to the rescue! Okay, Van. Hope you're ready to...
What? Huh? Bear the Nightmare? What's with that?
Yeah. Ready to go!
Okay. Sharkswell, the Grendel's all yours!
Uh-oh. What feels wrong here?
Ah, there it is. I was wondering if you would pull the same trick again. So that must be your nightmare, then.
What just...
Bear! Something's interfering with her AI.
Bear, snap out of it!
No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
vanished.
The hell did you do to her?
What's wrong? You still have your restraints, do you not? You should focus less on her and more on the battle at hand. I wonder how this will play out. Will I fall prey to your nightmare? Or will you be consumed by my fear?
Here we go.
Let's go!
Let's do this then.
Alright. Let's see just what you can do.
I have a feeling he's gonna have some tricks on his sleeve. Sorry, Oblivion Fist, okay. Alright,
Time to close it!
that was the right call, though. We'll skip every now, I guess. Okay, can we do it one more time? No, we can't. I figured we couldn't. Okay, let's do this for now. Nice block. How much does this do, though? That doesn't look like a very nice attack, dude. That looks pretty deadly, actually. God damn, he hit everybody, too! I don't like this attack! Shit. How much did that do?
I'm all fired up.
Okay, that didn't do as much as I thought. That didn't do as much as I thought. Man, I'm playing on easy, but still. Like, oh, you're playing on easy? Oh, come on, man. Don't be playing on easy, dude. It's whatever. Like, it's a long-ass game, so sometimes it's best just to play with the easier difficulty, you know what I mean?
Take the heat.
Your move.
Let him have it here.
Initiating skill.
Okay. Very nice. What was that sound he made? Oh, can I hear that again? Weird sound.
I've seen better.
Go to town, Gramp.
That sound he's making is too funny, dude. Oh.
Better be ready.
Sorry, we good.
Your move!
Howl for me.
How much does he have left?
Your move.
He's just barely under halfway there. Get that shit.
There we go.
Closer.
Now we're talking.
Really now?
Activating drive.
Do it again. Okay, let's do.
You're moving.
Let's do it. He gets to go again. Sorry, we're good.
Your move.
Listen to this.
Now that's more like it.
I'm gonna be dead here in a second. This health's pretty low.
Keep going.
Just a little bit more.
Activating.
I don't know if that's enough though.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
So that's it.
Is that
Let's go.
all?
And you lost, you say, is that all as you lost? Come on, man. Juice needs like one more XP to level up. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, not too bad.
Is that all your precious nightmare can do? How pathetic. Surveillance system, adjust parameters. Set the game's end time to exactly 3 minutes from now. Once the timer hits 0, throw a Peyron eye against the bomb.
Oh no!
Not good.
What a dirty trick.
Yeah, figured out how to.
Dare mock me?
Gotcha.
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
Why'd you say I found it?
Are you alright? I'll see to you right away.
Don't worry. My injuries aren't that bad. Nothing like what he has. Didn't really have much of a choice at the end there.
Of course you didn't!
That was self-defense, pure and simple. Son of a bitch practically held a gun to our heads.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, he would have killed us and all of the people in Erasion.
The final boss, Dantes, has been defeated. Zone clear. Congratulations, Team Arkwright Solutions. You have won the game.
Don't worry. It'll take more than a little fall to detonate it.
So it's finally over, right?
I believe so. The game at least is fit.
That's right. This marks the end of the greatest party in history. Ah, even in death, you shine so beautifully, boss. You died with the grace of an angel, but you were also as selfish as a devil till your dying breath. How could you walk the road to hell by yourself and leave me to wallow in misery? Though I suppose that's part of why I fell for you in the first place.
You're free to join him any time, bud.
The jig is up, Melchior. We beat your stupid game, and your organization is toast. Why don't you surrender and come quietly?
That sword only answers to those it deems worthy. You will not be able to use it to detonate the bomb.
Of course. That was never in the cards, but I figure I can whip up a nice little fireworks show to commemorate the life of my dear boss.
Uh-oh.
Explosive artifacts!
I scattered them all throughout the palace, just in case it all shook out like this. If you wish to make it out alive, you better get moving. I hope to see you alive and well at our next meeting. Adieu!
Damn it!
We've got to book it! Let's go!
We gotta grab the Genesis and the bomb!
Right!
You can leave that to me.
Thank you.
Damn.
It's Ariok's armor!
But there isn't anyone inside!
The Fangs of Rahu has a mind of its own. It craves fresh sacrifices, and it will get what it desires. Master or no master.
What? You're pulling my leg, right?
It's not.
It's not going to let us past, is it?
We really don't got time for this shit right now.
Then we'll deal with it for you.
Right.
Oh!
Impeccable timing, you two.
We came as soon as we heard the game was over.
Collecting artifacts is kind of our thing. So, you can leave this to us.
Wait! But this place is about to collapse!
Don't worry. We have an escape route already laid out.
You have our thanks. But don't dawdle in this place for long.
Yeah.
Not another step. It's payback time, Fangs of Rahu. Let's do this, Leon!
Right.
searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
That's where we came in from!
How do we get out now? Over there!
That door, yeah.
There's fire here, too! Ugh, where's the convenient exit when you need it?
This way'll do. It leads to the watchtower on the castle walls. Alright, you guys. Get ready to jump!
Jump?
What? You're insane!
Oh no!
Jump. There's gonna be something that catches him, dude. Like that blimp. Or water. How high up were they, though? Dude, how high up were they, though?
We're alive, aren't we? I think so.
Why in the hell did you think that was a good idea? You some kind of maniac.
Maniac or not, we're alive. So, yeah, I think it was a solid plan.
My attempt to soften our landing with shards proved successful.
Oh, that's what you did, huh?
I wish you remembered that some of us aren't the athletic type.
That was awesome! It felt like we were acting out the climax of a movie or something.
As long as everyone is alive and well, I won't complain.
It's finally over.
Yeah, we've closed the books on this case. Though we still have plenty of work ahead of us. And the lives Almada stole will never be returned. But I think we've paid back the debt we owed those people, and then some. For now, that's good enough for me.
I was finally able to avenge my bros.
Yeah. I hope Ida's smiling from up above. I'm sure she is.
Maybe the people of Basel can rest easy now.
Oh! Hey, you guys!
What's up?
Is
They're
everyone
all running
okay?
in sync, by the way, like a bunch of NPCs, you know?
It looks like they're all in one piece at least.
Ren! Elaine! Marielle!
Here comes the welcome wagon.
Things are gonna get pretty busy around these parts, but if we work together, we'll be done in no time.
Huh? Who's we?
Don't be like that.
Yeah.
We have a lot of cleanup to do, and you're helping. Think of it as helping out.
He's like, what?
She's going to be busier than any of us.
Guess that's true.
See, they're
Fine,
all
you
running in
win.
sync.
We'll do what we can.
Compared to dismantling the Mafia, cleanup should be a walk in the park.
I guess. I wonder if the civilians are like the place blew up like that.
For a dropout.
I'm afraid I'll require a little more proof before I accept that he is worthy of our time and trust. Anyway, what should we do from here? We were unable to recover those artifacts.
Ugh, don't remind me. Guess I ought to hit up the CID's chief and see what our next move is.
I suppose we can call this a job well done.
Indeed. We met all of the objectives that were issued to us by the President. However, our main AI's predicted danger level remains the same.
It should have changed by now, but it's still showing as yellow. We must remain vigilant as we wait for the grand reveal next month.
Most of our primary objectives have been accomplished. However, I regret to inform you that the Overseer of the Thorns managed to escape. I must also apologize about the matter related to the Dark Blue Core. We have already begun pursuit of the former target, and we will expand our search radius for the latter. Everything will be taken care of, Captain.
Yeah, something else about to happen. Chat about the rest of this incredible end. Heck yeah. Get those jobs in there, dude. Can't skip this, by the way.
Those are
Or
impressive
master it
results.
faster, or whatever.
Then I'll update your
Hey.
rank.
I'll gladly
Alright,
take
very
that. That's pretty good, I guess.
Very nice.
It is an honor.
For guard stats, have risen thanks to the being the EOTM. Heck yeah, man. Given ahead. 30th. 8 days since the events of Race Young came to close. After the crisis resolved, it was announced that the explosion of Patrick Palestine Cradle's destruction were the works of Armada, or as it is called, unease. It was also promptly announced that the Armada was no more thanks to the CID and a number of external collaborators. With the last remaining nuclear device being recovered, the state of emergency on Edith was lifted the next day. Yeah, this happened in tandem with the fervent reports and the CEOs of the Quincy Company and ETWS had been formally arrested. It's a shock to many. The Quincy Company's products were believed across the continent, and ETWS vehicles seem as a major status symbol. It's almost unfathomable that both men had been blackmailed into funding a terrorist organization. Quincy Company's CEO being the father of a famous A-rank racer added to much of the discussion as well. Or as his daughter personally led charge in his arrest. Journals of public sentiment. It was one of the impassioned and concern. Her attempt to turn into a racer badge was summarily rejected by Guild's headquarters and Clement. Oh, I just rejected it like that? I know you ain't quitting. Calvary's the economy, which has been briefly thrown into disarray by a state of emergency, was quick to return to relative normality. As some things would never return, the impending end of reparations continued to emit a small degree of unease among the populace. So this and the culmination events had no ill effect of President Graham Hart's approval rating. Indeed, they only served to increase it. I was say that a memorial service for Crail would be held during the December 3rd Revolution Festival. Following that would be quite the reveal. It's a lot of text to read, dude. The coward's military news weapons would be on full display, a symbol of the country's overcoming its grief, moving forward with great strength. 3 at 12, 8, 9, 12 a.m.
So that's that, huh?
Yeah, well, Melchior's still on the run, which does bug me. But the authorities and the guild have taken out all their bases and secured any routes that could be used to flee the country. Their partners in crime are being taken care of too, right?
Indeed, the Gralsritter and Iscariot have put aside their differences for now to pursue the gardens. Several Jaegers, including those of Ikaruga, and even the Society have also been working toward that end.
Meanwhile, Heiwei and Marduk spearheaded the effort to expose all of Almada's connections. I believe their findings, which reveal a number of associates, have since been sold to the CID.
That's quite a lot.
Man, getting in sound, never miss a beat.
Abby and the rest of our people have been hard at work with Eisenshield too.
As for the nuclear weapon, we don't need to worry about that either. Professor Hamilton and the other disciples supervised its disassembly, so it's no longer a threat. Professor Callahan isn't believed to have made any more, and the Mafia won't be capable of making more themselves anytime soon.
Even if the one sword capable of detonating them was still in their possession, they would still need a device to be detonated. I might add that Calvert is aiding the Congregation for the Sacraments. In going through and clearing the rubble that was once Vashtar Palace, they expect to have finished the task and found that sword together with the halberd and armor artifacts by mid-next month.
None of them can be used by anyone but their rightful owner anyway, right? I guess once that's wrapped up, we'll be able to say this whole thing's well and truly over.
I suppose so, yes. To think we've persevered through so much.
We sure have.
Really.
I'm still worried about Melchior, though. Just to me, it's strange how no one seems to have any idea where he is.
I still can't believe what he did to his own boss. I don't know if I'll ever be able to understand how that guy thinks. Not that I want to.
Psychopath does psychopathic things. News at 11.
Yeah.
Just how it is. I wish
It's
I could have
so
taken
true.
revenge on the last asshole responsible for my bro's deaths. But can't win them all, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that one to the Oathbreakers people. They say you gotta fight poison with poison. Now it's time to see if he'll live up to that old saying.
Right. But at least now, the world can finally be at ease.
Come on, yes? Are you still feeling guilty that you couldn't stop it all from happening? And but also trying to tell myself that I did everything that I could, including for the children of Racion. Even if I can't help but feel like I put a lot out there for nothing. That's not true at all. Perhaps there may be some who would see your actions as self-righteous, but I believe they were meaningful. Of course they were, and I'm not in the business of telling my citizens what's right and what's wrong either. You did what you believed was right, that's good enough for me. So you got my thanks too. Well, you're welcome, but I couldn't have done any of it without any of your help from the others. Everything has a happy conclusion since Elaine's father ended up arrested. But I'm still so glad that we're all able to gather like this again. Yeah, me too. Foes were a terrifying force to be reckoned with, but through everyone's cooperation, we triumphed. You deserve a lot of praise yourself, you know. Thinking back, there was a lot of times where I don't know what we would have done without you. Really, there's so much to the gods, or maybe to our chief having the devil's own luck. It could be either that, or because I made Lady Luck my bitch. Oh boy, what does that mean? Will you stop that? You really can't help yourself, can you? Ugh. Your hair's clipping to the couch. Or maybe it's just poking out of the couch, I don't know. So they have 6 Genesis in our possession. I doubt I could have gone this far without any of you, so thank you. We're happy to help. That just leaves 2 now, though, right? Yeah, there's 2. It's supposed to be 8 in all, so that should be the case. Professor Hamilton has been looking into where it could be, but nothing came up so far. None that has been discovered in any of Almada's bases or the Garden's hideouts either. Sure, they'll turn out eventually, just gotta keep looking.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long. There's still gonna be plenty on our plates, especially in the short term. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Dan, so it's getting to be that time. The way things are going, my primary test will be complete for much longer. Still got other things I want to do here in the capital, at least. And hey, I'm not even an employee here. Wasn't really talking to you, but since you seem so dead set against being here anyways, why not go home already? Oh! Well, I would, but the paparazzi is such a headache, and the food here is so good. I get that they're a hassle, but come on. They have to have given up on your story by now. And Nina seems worried about you, so even if you don't go see your family, you should still go back to your old place. I will eventually. What are you, my mother? Perhaps you should discuss the situation with the owner of the apartment. I was talking to you, though. What? You're still covering all the troll Armada costs. I doubt that'll last more than a month. So unless I start taking on more subcontracted jobs, I'm not gonna need to pay out. Wait, hold on. I need to read that again, dude. I'm not gonna need to pay out for any assistance anymore. Rather budget do it. Yeah. Man. But trying to find those last 2 Genesis, but it's gotta be on the side while I do other work from here on. So while helping hand when I'm swamped would be nice. It's all I'm gonna need for you. Need you for whatever sides you come. You're gonna be loaded with student council work for a good while after next month rolls around. Yeah, that's true, but kind of work. There's going to be some big event taking place on this school in a few months. So they need to hurry them into decision. You said you still intend to help deal with the aftermath of Almada's actions. I'll remain here to assist you as well. And the more we have on our side, the better.
I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that you should be thinking about this stuff. The Revolution Festival's in 3 days, and we're gonna be drowning in work until then for sure. Been a while since we could focus on 4 SPGs and Edith, so hope you're ready to dive in soon as breakfast is done.
Just wearing her disguise. They're like, you look familiar. She didn't even change her clothes. Finale for you upon your return. Are you guys back here at the 10:30? What are you gonna do up in the meantime, on? Yes. Oh, not much. I do have something that I need to do though. I think I should take care of the software update that needs installing now, actually. Version 3.62 of that Kitty engine that was released last night. I was saying the same thing, the Kitty engine? I'll just get going for now then. Until later. There's Bogard saying that, whatever. So she pushed an update, huh? Our ex-Kitty sure keeps herself busy. I just know her workload and Erasion must have been nuts too. It's for the best, I think.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
She hasn't done anything out of the ordinary since Erasion. Yeah, what the hell was up with that? There's still a lot of mysteries to be solved about both her and the Grendel. But those have got nothing to do with the others, not even on Yes.
No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
I was right all along. I found it.
Weird.
Seems my work here is now done.
Done. Stephanie Master was right that I laid that on them out of nowhere. Yeah. Dude, the freaking bag. The backpack is in the way all the time. I love it. It's still time that we need to head out. Why don't I go check on them? Guess you could. They're all around here. This is not where they are. Why would they be in there? Someone's in here, right? No, that's like, this is his room, yeah. Should I go talk to them, I guess? Let's go up then. So you got the options here. You can go here. Well, you're the first one here, so. Unless we work on stuff for Rhoda, probably about Amada. Still a decent amount of time until all passed, so we're gonna get out of her hair.
Oh, Mr. Arkwright.
You don't have to call me that every time. Sorry, I wouldn't have come in if I known you were working all that Amada stuff.
Yes.
Almost wrapped up.
We've been able to pinpoint groups related to them, their dummy corporations, and other illegal channels. I admit to some surprise at just how far outside of Calvard their reach spreads, but Marduk has largely decontaminated the areas over which it has influence.
The Chief of Security has a big role to play in that too, I'm sure. So, who wants to get Thorndike? Like Thorndike will use this as a chance to expand Marduk's market share. Yeah, Chris Thorndike, man.
I suspect you would be on the winning side of that bet. Between the war against the Empire and the Tower and Crossbell appearing soon after, it feels like too much is happening too fast in Zemuria. As other countries seek to catch up with the Republic and its latest innovations, Zyphas, assault frames, I imagine the need for Marduk's services will only expand going forward.
It's abundantly clear we're living in a time of a big change. Speaking of, you started thinking of the next step for yourself at all?
I am but a humble concierge. Nothing more, nothing less. My focus for the foreseeable future remains supporting you, Mr. Arkwright. Be that with Mare or with your stun caliber. I could do most of my work remotely as I did before, of course, but I am now aware of just how much more inefficient that is.
God, sure wish I knew why your people love to have their eye on me so damn much, yeah. But I ain't gonna tell you what to do. We got an equal deal going on between us. Let's keep in mind, sorry, next month I'm not gonna need as much of his help as I have been. It's probably fine for you. Your plate's full enough without dealing with the day around here.
I suppose I do. Though I would like to believe I'm making a fair contribution irrespective of that. It's nothing really. I was only thinking that I might not be able to help you from next month onward after all. You see, next month will mark 1 year since I was given this body, and it's about time it was given some thorough maintenance. Depending on matters here and the overall project status, I might have to return to my former environment. In that event, I would have no choice but to revert to assisting you remote.
Now hold up there. You really gonna be okay with that?
You have an inkling as to what that former environment was. What gave it away? Was it something about the way I work? No, I suppose there isn't any point in me knowing.
No, it wasn't anything
Please,
like that, just...
don't misunderstand. As you're aware, Marduk is a logical, impartial corporation. So long as I keep demonstrating I can provide value to them, I don't doubt they will keep letting me use this body. In that regard, our relationship is quite equitable. I even plan to purchase it from them if all goes well.
Huh. Oh, that's an option? Say the artificial body can't run cheap, though.
It certainly is costly. But with my salary, I think it's possible that I could have enough Mira saved in a few years. My current arrangement here earns me even more than my remote work did, too. So I would like to keep at it as long as possible.
And happy to help. So curious just how high a salary we're talking anyways,
I
yeah.
can't give you a specific number since that's classified information. But about enough to buy an Etwas entry-level sedan?
You could buy a used apartment in the suburbs with that kind of money, yeah. Why'd you have to wink when you said that, too? Oh. Alright, who's next? It's one here. Aaron. Listen to music, too. Honestly, kind of nice to have you still acting the same around like this.
What?
Times like these, yeah.
You come to talk about that cold bunk you said to the kiddos? If it was gonna eat away at you, you shouldn't have said it in the first place. Looks lame when a dad past his prime sulks over his teenage kids.
Dude, finding ways to call me old, yeah. Besides, you seem to have it in your head I wasn't talking to you, but I was. You gotta have plans to go back home eventually, right?
I'm a born and bred Longport boy, and I always will be. But I've only been here for 3 months. That's barely enough time to miss me. So unless I've got some specific reason to head back, I'm staying put. And I wouldn't mind going to a few other places, like Crossbell or Arabonia. Hell, I'd even put Eastern Zemuria on the table.
Look at you, Phil.
My baby's growing up vibe. Oh, and let's get one thing straight. Me staying in the capital doesn't mean I'm gonna be at your beck and call. If the girls left and this place turned into a total sausage fest, I don't even want to think about how sad a sight that'd be.
Don't give me that look. I'm not after your pity, alright? By the way, your old problem ain't showing any sign of your servicing, right?
You mean that tyrant? Yeah, nothing there. Yen can call me a reincarnation all he wants, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm as me as I can be. I decide what I want to do with my life, not some dusty old relic from the ancient past.
Heck yeah, man. You're one of a kind, cocky little bastard, you know that?
What's that supposed to mean? Don't be such a freaking creep. Anyway, you lost so I can have my fun. Though, if you don't mind waiting to kick some ass on the clock, that'll give me time to go tap some ass off the clock.
We ain't putting off work for that. Just how much have you been getting around when I haven't been looking? Yeah, I'm curious, dude. What do you mean by that, man, you know? Alright. You're next. Judith.
So, you're going back to your apartment?
Yeah, I guess that's the plan. I must have worried you sick, huh? It looks like Buzz Raiders finally given up on their stupid obsession with me, so it seems safe enough to live there again.
There's been so much going on lately that I'm sure they've got bigger fish to fry now. Oh, you're fine. I've actually been wanting to thank you for helping out Judith for a while now. Please pass on my regards to everyone else as well, including the family who runs the bistro.
Now hold your horses! I'm the one who's been helping him out. So why is he the one getting thanked?
Because I'm sure that you just weaseled your way into his trips outside the capital without taking no for an answer. I don't know all you've been up to, but I do know that you were able to return in one piece thanks to Arkwright Solutions' efforts. And with how much I respect you as my senior in the industry, I think it's only natural for me to want to say thank you.
So you respect me that much, huh?
Oh, man.
I mean, not that it isn't perfectly natural for you to respect me, of course.
It takes much to butter her up, though. I'm sure our young lady here just happens to be an expert at it.
She's become such a sassy little thing. She was so cute and polite when she first started out, but look at her now. All that success must be going to her head.
Ha! That was 3 years ago, right? Well, I don't know if the teens earlier, late first starting out.
It's not late, but it's not really early either. I started acting at 14 myself. A lot of actors and actresses get their first roles when they're children even, which just goes to show how much of an unusual case she is. She ended up going from a rookie to a top actress in 3 years, which is just crazy.
Crazy, yeah. I can see why, though. I've seen a few of her films, and it's interesting seeing how different her approach to the crowd compared to yours. You can handle any kind of role that's thrown at you. Yeah, but she just fully becomes a character she's playing with.
I didn't realize you knew your way around different acting techniques. I agree with you, too. Her performance in Wolf's Requiem was amazing. But Gloria just blew me away.
Her as Sheena Durkee? I think it's Durko or something else. The media kicked up all that fuss about that Eastern playing the role, but in the end it was harder to see her as anything other than Sheena Reborn.
She's 4 years my junior, and already she's nipping at my heels. She's sure not making it easy to stay top dog. But I say bring it on. I don't plan to go down without a fight.
I got nothing but respect for that spunk you got in you. Real shame, but
you better watch your dumb mouth. And while I'm at it, I think what you said earlier was pretty out of line, too.
Right.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I didn't expect you to outright admit it.
Okay. Still, you don't want people butting on your side hustle either, do you?
Well, no, but that's not the same thing. I inherited my techniques from my mom and hers before her. And while they might not be legal, I still think the world needs... Oh, I get you now. I don't know what your secret is, but you've got something you don't want people to get involved in too, huh? Or I guess, something you can't afford to let them get involved in.
There's two people who transform into things that a teenager might have dreamed of. We gotta look out for each other. Don't know if I'm going to get caught living with the actual criminal, though, so you should still probably let you live.
But I really don't want to give this place up. Well, I've got my next film's premiere coming up, so I'll go back to my old place before the festival, at least. I just wish I didn't have a bunch of stuff to report to Mom and Grammy first.
Grammy. Alright. Nice room we got here, too. Wait. Oh, yeah, it's a suitcase. I thought that was something else. I thought that was like an instrument for some reason. Oh, a little bear right there is cute. Is that a fairy?
Aww.
Are those Central, Eastern, Western history books?
Yeah! Agnes gave me the Western one. They're supposed to be the same edition, but there's a bunch of little differences between their contents and viewpoints.
I probably would have ended the video sooner, but I kind of want to, like, still make a little bit more progress.
It's been really eye-opening comparing them, even if there's
the end of the year,
lots of stuff I don't really understand.
Well, ain't you a brilliant scholar if you can get your hands on a far Eastern version? I
was thinking the same thing. So, Aaron promised to give me his old copy. You know, before I met you, I barely left the village. Most of my life was spent inside of it. But Ida wasn't kidding when she talked about how big the outside world is. Even if I dedicated my entire life to studying, I doubt I could learn all there is to know about it.
Probably, yeah. Listen, I meant what I said earlier about probably shouldn't have brought it up out of nowhere the way I did.
I totally get where you're coming from. The timing is right. Now that Almada's gone, I feel like I've been able to avenge Ida's death.
It sounds like Abby's willing to forgive me for disobeying his orders, too. I also miss Umi, my mom, and my siblings Lana and Camille, to tell you the truth. But I've also gotten used to living in Calvert, and I have a lot of fun at Sunday school. And more than anything else, I'd be really sad to say goodbye to you and everyone here.
So we're not talking about tomorrow or even next week. And even if you don't go home, it's not like we'll never see each other again. Your next goal is real warrior, though. Then I think that choice is clear.
I guess you're right.
That you don't have to go down that path if you don't want to. There's plenty of things you can do out the battlefield. You could even try it, following a path more like
You
Sylphans.
really think I could be like Fee?
I'm not pushing you to join the guild or anything, to be clear. Just saying it might be better than you following in your brother's footsteps.
I think so too. Still, I never even considered becoming a bracer. Is it okay if I think more about it?
Think about it as long as you want. There's no rush, and just be ready to head out in a bit, okay? Heck yeah. Alright. Gotta go upstairs more. So what's someone in here? Hey, buddy. I agree with me. What's he doing now? Sleeping or standby mode, I guess. No point. If I get him up, sleep tight. Yeah. Where's the other one at? I can't go in that door. I've been up here before. It's just been a while. What's up, Master? What's the music? Well, it looks like he's made himself right at home.
No. I shouldn't even be alive right now. I've decided to make the most of this chance, to try things I couldn't even imagine in my previous life, and have found myself rather enjoying them. The magazines you used to read were quite inspirational, if I'm being honest.
Wait, this is my fault? Is this hordes of more special students even ever found out they have my head? What were the magazines? This Ash lad isn't the uncorrupt jackass I was expecting.
Indeed. He may be a man of few words, but he is an honorable, just, and determined one, capable of seeing the greater picture. Rank-and-file armed monks trust him, so I would be confident in Iscariot's handling of matters, if he were the only one they answer to. However...
The guy's boss to worry about there, Captain, right? The one all 30,000 members of the Papal Guard and it's
Correct. They took up their post after my retirement, so I've never met them. I believe their identity is considered a top secret, even among the Congregation for Divine Worship, to whom the Papal Guard also answers. I suspect only a small number of people know who they are. Several hundred Iscariot monks, the cardinals of the Congregation for Divine Worship, the commander of the Gralsritter, and the Pope. Whoever they are, they are without a doubt the congregation's wild card.
Is that what reason would someone like that have to get their right-hand man involved in this? The Genesis, but they're more of a Gralsritter kind of deal. Actually, why are you even telling me all this stuff in the first place? I'm already like a magnet for info I don't want to know as it is.
It's far too late to be caring about such things, my young friend. Still, whether they are criminal or legal, your old friends or your assistants, I genuinely believe that the more people you know and interact with, the better. Who we meet shapes who we become. Be these relationships fortunate or foul, we are all the more human because of them. Surely the past 5 years have taught you this.
Well, I just... Feels and natures that don't change easily, I guess. Having you in Erasitown was a huge help, as huge as help as it is having you here now. So I kind of stewardship among the fortunate ones at least. So keep sticking around so the younger generations can kick back a bit, yeah? I pay you his thanks, but I don't think you'd take the mirror. At least let me get you something even nicer than a jacket that you'd take a liking to. Anyways, we're still got plenty of time left, so I'll go ahead and leave you be. Take it easy, Master.
There are things in life you cannot avert your eyes from. No matter how hard you try, whether you can realize that fundamental truth is down to you, Van.
Yeah. Alright, Agnes is right here. This is where you snuck off to. So I had a quick errand to attend to. Or all of her ratings square away. Her ratings, feels like a bit of a stretch to call them that, but yeah, I'm ready. Still got plenty of time, so I need to rush. So there's rushing, and then there's, being effective. Guess she's in the middle of something. I'll bug her later after my stuff's done. And she just, what is she doing? Is she just thinking in the mirror? What is this room? Where am I? Am I in the bathroom? Looks like I'm in the bathroom. Is this the toilet? Why am I in the bathroom all of a sudden? How did I get here? Right here? How did I miss you?
Hello, Van.
Oh, is it time to go already?
You still got time, don't worry, but damn, you're growing is something. This video is different than a hollows, but it's wild how you can hold a whole conversation with them.
They don't have complete free will, but they do have a networked sense of self. Zeros is the same. They're around the same quality as those combat shells in the Empire, from what I understand. The other mare is leagues ahead of them on a technical scale, but Hadios knows how long it'll take humanity to make something similar.
It'd be tough asking for Hamilton.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking singularities here. Still, we know it's theoretically possible. That was proven by what happened behind the scenes 2 years ago. You've heard all about that, I assume.
But yeah. Guess I don't need to ask what you're gonna do once you graduate. It's like, given that you'll be focused on orbital drone research, or have you got your sights set even higher?
I'd like to help the professor with her work at some point, even if I don't feel like I'm quite ready yet. Still, I'd rather finish things here before moving on to something else. Working here has been incredible for broadening my horizons too, so I think continuing my studies here would be more than worth its while. Basel has patently more in the way of facilities, but the orbital network is lightning quick these days. It's even helped me attend lectures at the Institute remotely, so it hasn't been half as inconvenient as I was expecting. Being here will also let me take part in the project to upgrade the network currently in use in Edith and the surrounding area. Though at some point, I'd really like to broaden my studies at the Epstein Foundation, ZCF, and Reinford.
Makes sense. Where a little boy could only think of protecting his grandmother's home is all ready to take the world by storm. How grown up you are, you could have just joined us in the Springs instead of being shy.
Who are you, Aaron?
Yeah, my bad. I only heard it after it came out of my mouth. But yeah, compared to the others, it hasn't been long since you moved in. You're satisfied with the setup you going here. I don't see the harm working here for a while longer. Plus, you got all that to breathe down your neck if your health starts to nosedive from researching all night.
You're probably right. It's nice how she always worries. Still, are you sure you aren't going to need my help after this month? Almada might be out of the picture, but the issue of the Genesis is still ongoing. And there's still a lot we don't know about Mare, the Grendel, or Marduk either. Then there's whatever Yang, Professor Cronkite, is working on with the President.
You got a point, there's a lot going on. So I need help with stuff. I'll be sure to come knocking. That means you come knocking if you need help with stuff too. You're gonna see whatever you want, even down to the color of Cronkite's underwear, dude.
That's so random. And don't think I didn't notice you patting me on the head.
You've become very red, Katra.
My temperature is perfectly normal, thank you very much.
He just messing with you a little bit. You too, okay. Hi, man, we just wrapped up breakfast menu for today. But you said no more from the morning menu for you. Don't care if you don't get enough to eat your lots. Yeah, whatever. Final grown-ass adult, I don't need to eat that much. I dropped by to kill time until I'll leave for work. Also, I just wanted to say I'm glad you all made it back here safe and sound. Or a second that. Sometimes you make for noisy neighbors, but lately it's hard to rest easy when things get too quiet. Especially now that I won't be seeing my Crail regular anymore. Yeah, I guess you and that guy from Crail had some history, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, since he helped with restaurant stock, we got to know him pretty well. We go into that memorial service, as you can imagine. It's only fair we send him off after everything he did for us. Right, makes sense. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so things should still be lively around the office. The source of the issue is gone now, so my assistants might split off soon. I'll believe it when I see it. It's a little hard to imagine they would. I was going to ask earlier, but what about that racer? Did he stop by again? He has. He actually stopped by yesterday. Thanks for asking. That's good, I guess. He alright? Yeah, I suppose he enjoyed his meal at least. What's the verdict? Anything between them or what? Wait, don't gotta glare at me like that. Are you talking about Maxim? He's funny in a lame way. These guys work cut out for him before anyone expects him as father. Good luck, pal. Yeah, really. Good luck on that. Come on, yes, I need to talk to her. Oh boy.
Okay, that should do it. Oh, Van, is it almost time to go?
Getting there, but we still got some time. I can't believe how lifelike this guy is. Professor Hamilton's student.
I was told there's more to him sleeping in the sun than just imitating dogs, too. He can turn the sun's rays into orbital energy.
That's pretty cool. I guess I remember that being one of the areas Professor Hamilton was researching. Still, I know you got a real company around here over the past few months. It's almost time to start planning next school festival, ain't it? Isn't the student council going to get real busy soon?
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm starting to feel the pressure, to tell you the truth. The end of April still feels like a long ways off now, but I know it'll be here before we know it. I was able to attend last year's festival just after enrolling, and there was just so much to see and do over those 3 days. It was hard to believe that the whole event was planned and executed by students alone, even if quite a lot of them did take part.
Yeah, it's a stable of spring in the capital at this point, especially with how many people check it out. With your current president at the helm, I can see its upcoming one being a festival for the books.
The other student council members and I are a little worried about that. So you did attend Aramis then? Just like Elaine and Mr. Kincaid.
Yeah, I dropped out not long after becoming a second-year student, though. Damn. Elaine and I were in the same year while Ren was third year. Huh. Saying he had the chance, Ren took on becoming student council president because of course he did. Yeah. There's a younger versions of him. Because we know him for so long, he started helping him with student council work too. When Elaine stepped up and took the role of vice president once the former one decided to go overboard for a while. So like, this came out 4 years ago, so they'd be 28 right now. If it took place in 2021 anyways. So there you go, that's how the puzzle came to be, under one man's merciless watch.
I see. Of course, after getting to know you so well, I can imagine that whatever you organized for it was anything but typical. I'm sure Elaine was less than impressed with it, while Mr. Kincaid thought it would be funny and thoroughly approved, even though he probably shouldn't have.
It's like you were right there with us. I still remember my first drink at that after party back then too. Man, it was so good. And how much of a sweet tooth I've got, but not even the bitterness of alcohol could keep me from cracking a smile.
I've known. You were pushing the boundaries of legality even as a teenager. So the festival came to a close, and the student council elections were held in May. That's when Elaine became the next president. And when you dropped out, I assume. You did it without warning, too. Without so much as a single discussion with anyone beforehand. So, how right am I?
You sure you're not psychic? It's like you're in my head. Yeah, really.
Well, I know the average school year at Aramis, so I just put 2 and 2 together after seeing the way you talk to them. That, and these last few months have also done wonders for my personal growth. I used to be this shy little girl who was afraid to leave her comfort zone. Someone who couldn't even speak her mind to the one family member she wished she could the most. But now, I feel like a whole new me. I can walk a little further, and I've learned to say what's in my heart. I have everyone here to thank for that. But most of all, I have you to thank for that.
dividing my high school years was rough and was enough of a surprise, but you weren't done, huh? That's right, you're gonna have everyone running around at your beck and call even more than
stop.
friends.
I doubt that'll be the case. Though there is one person I wish would pay a bit more attention to me.
Your father?
Nothing.
What's up?
I was just thinking that I still have a long road ahead of me.
So you got to talk to him a bit on the phone after what happened to Raytheon, but that's it. Guess I'm used to that by now. Seems like this year's Revolution Festival is going to be a big one too, with the memorial service and more besides. It's no wonder he doesn't have much time to dedicate to me right now. Let's say get together after the ceremony is over, thankfully. Really, I guess that's better than nothing, or at least you can still see him. That's true compared to Elaine. I'm very fortunate. Can't even imagine what she must be going through. She's amazing to be able to do what she did, to make what must have been an excruciating decision, if it was the right one. I think there are many people who could have followed through on that, brace her otherwise. Yeah, the hard times clearly aren't over for her. But if you could just be there for her, I think she would like that very much. I don't mean to put that responsibility squarely on your shoulders, of course. Mr. Kincaid and the guild should be there for her too, but still. I mean, yeah, I wasn't gonna give her the cold shoulder or anything. It won't make up for what I did 7 years ago, but I'd like to think I can be there for her in some way or other, Stan. It's not like she won't be back here for a while, though. She's got a ton of work to do in Raytheon. What's that look for? Not proactive enough, you think? But don't mind me. I'm just, I'm sure just knowing you want to comfort her wouldn't mean a lot in itself, really. Oh, okay. You can't always please a teenager once I get to that age, I guess. Still, haha. What is it? Why are you laughing? Hey, your lover's gonna get a room? What? Dude, don't make a joke like that. I didn't know you're all here. Is it already time to leave then? You might want to get your eyes checked if you thought you were seeing heart eyes. Yeah, really. I don't know. Did you hear anything special, Zeros? Not you too, Ketra. We were just making small talk, honest. Yeah, really. Yeah, I feel a little better now, to be honest. You may still be uncertain, but for now, we continue to take each and every day as it comes. Yeah, we can. Sorry, I shouldn't have said what I did earlier. Man, yeah, our boss is such a little troublemaker. Don't sweat it. They say that not being able to read that room comes with old age, dude. You know, one day you're gonna realize I'm still in my prime. Yeah, I'm always the same with you two. It's always the same with you. Forget. Let's just get on with what's the docket for today. Revolution Festival is 3 days out, and I wouldn't be surprised if the aftermath of Almada's destruction, but the problems too. It's only 10:30. There's a lot of us, so I think we should cover all the districts in the part of town by today, right? Right. Let's get to work. Alright, party, institute so far is, I feel like it's been a while since I set. We gotta have a guard here. Alright guys, so we're going to end things off for now, so thank you all so much for watching. If you hit the like button, and comment, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.